Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. It's a trap. No Admiral Akbar impression today. We are playing on the map called Trap. And we are in the... This is the second row of German battleships along the tech tree. So it's newer-ish, right? But of course, if you've been playing World of Warships Legends for a while, it's not new at all to you, right? So, but we have this ship. So originally, I was like, I kind of want to go to B, and because we sort of have a close quarters kind of build with this ship, right? So there's quite a few. The secondaries are kind of the where it's at, right? So we've done a build for secondaries, and we're going to try and take advantage of that. Yep, we are coming, buddy. We are coming to help. So we get spotted, so we'll signal that. I'm guessing it's a destroyer somewhere that's closer. That Atlanta wasn't quite in spotting range. We just barely missed being able to shoot at him. And there's a destroyer. So most likely was this Mahan, right? So we'll take a shot at him. We do have HE loaded. I've noticed, like with this ship, a lot of times if I don't have a decent broadside shot, I'm typically shooting high explosive rounds if I can. Do a little more damage that way, or trigger fires or incapacitations, right? But obviously, if you've got a good shot, you're going to want to use AP, right? The other thing too is if they get, with this kind of build, if they do get within range of your secondary batteries, your secondary batteries are more likely to trigger fires and stuff as well. So, if you've already triggered one and you manage to get the enemy to use their damage conduit, that's all the more better for you, because then if that second fire you trigger, that'll burn for a while, right? You'll get good chunks of damage over time. And then I'm just kind of keeping an eye on B. If anybody over there, if we don't want them to have a good broadside shot on us, so I'm just keeping an eye if they're even looking this direction. And it actually looks like this Makarov wants some of our bullets, because he's angled pretty well for us to take a shot at him. So we will take an AP round shot at him and see what happens here. Seeing as how everybody else on this side is, all the enemies on this side are hiding behind this island. So, and yep, he is in range of our secondaries. I think we have these up to like 9.8 or something, like somewhere around there, right? So we're going to be firing from both sides, fully automatic here. I've been under the weather lately, but still committed to making videos for you guys. So you get, again, third day in a row, sexy Phoenix 6-1, sexy raspy voice. Close quarters expert, secondary batteries took that guy out for us. And we're looking at shooting some decent AP rounds into the side of this New Orleans. See if we can't get 2 in a row here. Boom. Over penetrations. Great. Maybe we'll get another close quarters. Nope.
Nice work.
We will give our team the thumbs up, though. Good job, boys. Somewhat of a close game at the current moment, right? And only 4 ships left, so in order for us to get this Kraken, we're gonna need to get the kill for all 4 of them. Wait and see, stay tuned. I have high hopes for us. Skanizenau is gonna be sneaky behind this island too. So over on C, we notice we only have one battleship over there, and he looks like he is kind of in a retreat mode at the moment. So I'm not sure, I can't see his health from here, but can't imagine he stays alive too much longer. He looks like since he's outnumbered 3-1, right? And then we've got this one cruiser on this side, but he's not spotted at the moment. So I'm moving into B just to be kind of planning ahead, right? Like, if that cruiser behind us on the enemy team starts capping zone A, if he gets spotted, I'll be able to shoot him, right? Well, it'll be a little bit for our guns to turn around, but we can still help out in that situation. So there's no point in having me chase that one ship down. That takes us out of play for the rest of the, what's going on in the rest of the game, right? So if that cruiser manages to spot him or even take him out on his own, great, good for him. If not, if he gets spotted, we can help out. So we have a good shot on this cruiser here, this Ramat. And then we're going to take a peek at the Atlanta behind us and see if there's anything we can contribute. He looks like he has more health than our Atlanta. So we'll keep the guns on this side of the ship and see if we can't help out here. It does look like our bullets will make it over this little ledge here, but it's somewhat of a blind shot, right? So we'll kind of let auto aim do its thing and see if we get lucky. And we get the assisted capture here, so that gives us 2 captures. We partook in both of those, and now we are outnumbered 3-4. Alright, we're going to ignore the Atlanta behind us for now because the game is in front of us, right? It looks like we've got this is the newer ship from the Halloween stuff, that's the Halloween festivities that's been going on. I'm pretty sure that's like a $90 buy there if you don't get really, really lucky from a crate. But it is pretty cool looking. Basically, it is a North Carolina. So if you're not a huge fan of the North Carolina, I recommend not spending money on it. Yep, I'm coming, buddy. So he is full on health, and we are going to stick with him for the remainder of this game for sure. So even, like I would typically go and try and get the C cap, or at least challenge that in case this becomes a points game. But it doesn't look like he is motivated to head that direction. In fact, he's kind of going away. But we know all of their, 3 of the 4 of their ships are up here by sea, right? So, and one of them is a cruiser with deep water torpedoes, so we are thankful that our sonar is almost ready here. And then we will just have to cross our fingers and hope for some good opportunities here. Alright, here he is. The Ramat. Oh yeah. So it looks like he's slowing down, so I'm not sure if our torpedoes are going to be worth shooting. Because I think, yeah, and especially if he's going to take bad hits from both of us anyway, he's going to go down pretty quick, right? 5 over penetrations, but the secondary batteries managed to finish him off. And this Gneisenau, if I was at Gneisenau, I would turn in towards the B zone, right? So I'm going to, even though the torpedoes said they were out of range, I shot them anticipating that he would turn in. And then if you look at the mini-map, of course he's turning away. So, yeah, classic. Who else do we got over here? Oh, the Florida. Okay. North Carolina just did a number on him. And Gneisenau. So Gneisenau has torpedoes as well. So we are going to slow down and turn in once we're able to fire here, right? So hitting full brakes, hitting full left rudder. If we have to take one, that's not a big deal. But we're in the fight and we're helping out our pretended North Carolina here, this Leviathan, right? AP loaded. Just need it to load faster. Just need it to load faster. So then we're gonna, yeah. So the guy's on, he's got torpedoes on both sides of the ship, right? So he fired at the other side. So we started moving forward right away with it, anticipating that, right? But kind of knew he would go for the Leviathan just because that ship was closer. And looks like he must have ran into the island. I was like kind of bummed because he was getting away. Oh no, he's turning out. Boosh. Dead. Ooh, Citadel on the Gneisenau. It's a rare sight. 3 kills. This game is turned around. They are still up by like 3 points. So they did get the zone cap over there by A. We weren't really able to do what we had planned, which was defend that zone since our Atlanta on our team had died out, right? My biggest concern right now is killing this Atlanta, because if he is smart, he will stop shooting his guns and run away and try and win this game on points. So I'm going to pick on him as long as he stays visible. And I am not going to worry about this this battleship that's on their team. Yeah, so we're calling out to the Leviathan. Somehow he must have taken a really bad hit from the battleship, because he is getting finished off by the Atlanta. And now it's 2 against 1, and they're up on points, and they're up on zones. So we have to get both of these kills to win this game. I'm going to anticipate that this Atlanta is going to start moving forward, so we fire in front of him, keeping our fingers crossed that he actually moves forward, and he did not really move forward enough. So we need some more bullets to load. Thankfully, he keeps firing. His spotting range has to be like around 11 kilometers, so he could have just stopped firing and probably won this game. Secondaries are engaging the main, the battleship that's just to our left, but I am going to just make sure I'm not angled bad against him. I'm going to make sure I'm not broadside, and then we're going to continue to pick on this Atlanta until he goes down. We pop the Confederate medal there. 2 fires, not a big deal. We got plenty of health. There goes the Atlanta. We've got torpedoes for the Florida. I forgot, I thought it was a Maine, but it's the Florida. And we're going to keep turning left rudder just so we don't take any bad hits from him. That hurt a little bit. Can those torpedoes do it for us? Get there. If not, we got bullets ready. We got bullets ready, and that gives us high caliber as well. That is a clutch ending for that game. We needed both of those kills. If that Atlanta on their team would have just stopped shooting and run away, we would have lost that game. So thank you, sir, for giving it up. Dreadnought, Confederate, Kraken, close quarters ×2, and a high caliber, 94,000 damage. That does put us at the top spot, but not by much. That Leviathan did quite a good amount of work as well. So thank you to my teammates. Couldn't have done it without you guys. We got a little bit of time here. We'll check out how we have the commander set up, right? So this is really auto celiacs, you can see up in the top right, but the Commander Geist is, of course, this sexy man beast. I imagine his voice. Oh no, he's got like a. I always forget his voice, like that. Is he like kind of like Scottish sounding? I forget. We were just playing, right? But basically, we've got this loaded out for anything secondary batteries, right? So. Some of these you can kind of pick and choose, but if you're going for a secondary battery build, obviously you're going to want this Porcupine perk, and then this one is secondary battery shell damage, which is awesome, and then this row, obviously, reload time, and the targeting duration, that's the consumable, so that's nice to have, so that makes that last even longer. And then, of course, I almost always have will to rebuild on battleships. I know that's not everybody's style, but that's me, so... Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you've stuck around this long. Thank you so much. But we were trying to put out a World of Warships video every day, so enjoy.